A lot of those open looks, or what? Or you think there was nervousness going on?
No, there were a lot of great looks that just didn't go down. It happens. It's basketball. Hopefully, we get those same looks in game two, and we believe we'll make them.
And I want to ask about Kleba picking up 3 quick fouls. How much did that affect the way you guys wanted to play?
Well, it happens, and it's the next guy up, and so as much as we like Maxey on the floor, we have to be prepared. He picked up 3 quick ones, but again, when you shoot 48 threes, we got to make some, and we just didn't make them. Yeah, they did a really good job. Wiggins picking them up full court. They were, boxing one. They went zone, but they did a good job. You got to give them credit. Wiggins did a really good job. We understood coming into the series that we were going to see that. We'll go back and look at the video and see what we can do better.
Yeah, Jason, I was going to ask about just how many defensive looks they use this game. Do you expect Luka to be the type of player, like, once he sees it enough times, like he just quickly reacts and can adjust to stuff like that?
Yeah, they threw a couple looks, the zone, the boxing one, things that we talked about. There was no surprise, but they're physical. They set the tone right off the bat, and as we've talked in the playoffs, the team that's physical tends to find a way to win, and so we have to get back to being physical. Again, offensively, we got some good looks. We got to take care of the ball, but we were prepared. We just missed shots tonight.
You guys only had 6 shots at the rim. Is that a obvious place that you need to improve?
Yes, Tim. I would say that's a place that we have to get better at. If we only had 6 of them.
Jason, this is the third. Sorry, over here. This is the third series y'all have started with a loss in game 1. What can you draw on? What do you think the guys can draw on in terms of turning things around after a night like tonight?
There's a team out there that's won a championship starting the same way, losing the first game. So that's a positive, and we've always found a way to answer. So there's we don't have to look too far, but at ourselves of how we've gotten better. We've lost 2 games in a row on the road and found a way to get back in the series. We've lost the first game and got back into the series. So this is one game. They did their part, and now we got to figure out, again, making shots helps our defense, but, give them credit. They were good tonight.
Luka, Jason, we hardly talk about Luka's age because he's had such an impact so early on in his postseason career. But is there any bit of a different type of beast for him at this stage, facing a team that's had so much experience together?
Yeah, I think, he's only 23, and we don't really talk about his age, but he understands what they're trying to do, and he'll be better. We believe that in that locker room, and so there's not a lot to say. I mean, we knew what was going to come. We didn't make shots. Again, he got in the paint and created some open looks for guys that normally make them. They just didn't go down this evening.
Jason, over here, you spoke about missing shots. I remember the game against Utah to start off. You guys hadn't missed shots here. When you go through a film session with the guys, is it just a matter of just showing them the shots, or they know what to do? I mean, how do you take the learning from here to game 2?
Well, they already know the shots they've missed or made. That's basketball players know every shot they've had. So you don't have to talk about the shots. They've already have the answers. It's a matter of, can we do it again? Can we get those same shots in game 2? And hopefully we can. But nothing's easy this time of the year. And again, when we go back and look at the open shots that we had, we created, we got a lot of them. We just didn't knock them down in that first half.
Jason, you guys faced Gobert in the first round and obviously Ayton in the second round. Looney's not a physical specimen, in terms of being a center, but what kind of challenge does he present in terms of his versatility, especially on defense?
Yeah, he's a great team defender. He doesn't get enough credit for his defense. He understands the schemes, and then, they have a great free safety or linebacker, however you want to, look at Draymond. He's the talker. He positions everybody. He talks the defense out, and they all trust him. And so he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, but he's good at what he does.
Coach, you mentioned you want to get back to being more physical the next game, especially on the defensive side. How can guys, particularly like Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie, do that while also staying within the confines of the game and not getting into foul trouble or anything?
Oh, I thought they did a great job tonight. You're going to get some fouls. It's just understanding, how to be physical and playing within the rules. And those two do it at a very high level. They only had 4 fouls tonight, so they weren't in foul trouble. So, again, it's not just those two, but it's the team. We have to be physical, and not just on the defensive end, on the offensive end.
Luka, what do you think about the job they did against you defensively, both Wiggins individually and then the different looks that they threw at you?
A great job. That's it. That's all I got to say. They did a great job.
Do you feel like you guys got as many good looks as you were getting in the Phoenix series? And it's just a matter of the shots not going down, or is there things that you could do to be more productive on offense?
I mean, of course, we can do things to be better. But I think in the first quarter we had a lot of open looks. Second one too, but then in the second half we didn't. So I think in the first half we had great looks, but we couldn't make them. But not in the second one.
Luka, I saw you walking off the court after the final buzzer, and you had a bit of smile on your face. What was going through your mind in that moment?
Nothing. Just walking off the court. That's it. I mean, looking ahead to game 2, yeah, of course. I mean, it's one game, that's what playoffs is about. If you lose by 1 or you lose by 40, it's really a loss. So we just got to get ready for game 2 now.
Luka, there are a couple points. First of all, how's your face?
No, it's good. Makes me look tough.
Sure does. And there were a couple points you looked like you were pulling at your right shoulder. Is everything all right there?
Yeah, I felt a little bit of pain. I shot it and pulled the hand, but it's okay. It's here behind. It's fine. We'll get some treatment, we'll be fine.
In the second half there, did they throw anything different at you, or did they do anything to kind of disrupt your rhythm to only finish with 2 points in that point?
I mean, yeah, they were doing a great job on me, especially in the second half. But I think I gotta be better. That's not me. And as a leader, I gotta be better for the whole group. So that's on me.
Luka, you guys have faced 2 really good defenses so far through the first 2 rounds. Do you think this is going to be the toughest with the variety of defenders that they have with Draymond, Clay, and Wiggins, different guys that they can throw on you throughout the game?
I mean, of course, it's going to be the toughest. It's the West Finals, and they, like I said yesterday, they're a championship team. They know what this is about. They've been through the bad and the good, so it's going to be really tough. But we believe, like I say, it's game 1. Somebody got to get to first 4 wins first, so it's going to be a good series.
Luka, Jason said you guys weren't surprised by all the different looks they threw at you, but still, is it unusual to see, that many different types of defense that they're, breaking out just for even a possession or 2?
I don't think so. I've faced those. I faced like different kind of defenses a lot of times. I think the one game against Charlotte, I never seen that many defenses on me. I remember we played. That was really that I didn't. How to say? I forgot the word. English is not my first language, so I get the pass.
It's 3rd, right?
No, it's 4th.
4th.
But I wasn't surprised. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jalen, do you feel like you guys were getting the kind of shots that you did against Phoenix and just weren't going in?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of good looks. Just the ball didn't go in for us tonight. Yeah, that's really it. Ball didn't go in for us as much as we hoped. But we'll come back, we'll get better, and be prepared for game 2.
What happened there and late in the second quarter? It was a 2-point game at one point, Jalen, and then it's kind of got away from you guys.
I mean, they're a good team. you got to give them credit. They're a great team. They've been a great team for a long time. They made a run, and we kind of knew that we need to finish quarters better because we know that in the third quarter they're a great team. They come out firing, and that's usually when they do the damage. And so we got to do a better job finishing quarters, and in the beginning of the second half, we got to play with a little more, determination on the defensive side of the ball, knowing that's when they try and go.
Jalen, it's always different in every series, but you guys have been down 1-0 in the first two as well and came back with it. So the confidence factor still there, and the experience factor, having done that before, good for you guys?
Yeah, we've been in this position before. We're not going to dwell on it, but at the same time, we know that we have to get better. We have to be better. I have to be better, most importantly. I try to go back to the drawing board and get ready for game 2.
Jalen, to follow up on that too, in what ways do you think, for specifically for your game, can you improve, or what could you take advantage of better going forward?
I think for us, it starts on the defensive end. We got to play better defensively. We got to be more connected, talking, just be on the same page. And I think that's the beginning of it. And our offense is going to come. I mean, we'll be fine on offense. We had a lot of good looks tonight, and maybe just trust our work ethic and our technique. I'm comfortable with the shots that we got tonight that we'll go on in game 2.
Jalen, in totality, how do you evaluate the defensive work that you guys did tonight? 'Cause it seemed like you were at least effective in chasing them off the three-point line, but it seemed like every mid-range look they had, they hit.
Yeah, they're a team that keeps playing, and they're not just looking for the first option. They know that the first option is not there. They're going to run something, keep running. The second option is not there. They're going to keep going. Third, fourth, however long it takes to get them a good, clean shot. That's how they've been for the last decade. It's just that we got to have the same effort on the defensive side of the ball. No, it's not going to be the first or second thrust. It's going to be the third, fourth, or fifth.
Jalen, Jason Kidd said the Warriors are more physical tonight and that you guys need to do a better job of that moving forward. How do you guys think you can do that? Because it seemed like their defense did a good job of frustrating both you and Luka when you guys were trying to create on offense.
Yeah, their defense was they stuck to the game plan tonight, held us under 100 points fairly easily. We just got to be better, plain and simple.
Jalen, they put Draymond Green on you at the start tonight. That was the matchup for a lot of the night. How does that change things for you personally, trying to attack, and the team having one of their bigger guys and one of their better help defenders on you?
Yeah, I think for me and our team, is as long as we stick to our game plan and do what we're supposed to do, put us in the best position to be successful, no matter who's guarding who.
Jalen, I know adjustments start with the coaching staff. How much do players adjust? How much are you already thinking about things that you saw, things that you did, ways that they played you, and how you would do that differently and want to improve at that?
Yeah, I think it starts with realizing where you can be better, where I can be better. I had a lot of open shots and that didn't go in. And I think I just got to concentrate a little better, concentrate at the free throw line, just be a little more focused, pay attention, a little more detail, and those details can be a big factor in the game, and I just got to focus on that.